She kissed me one last time, her lips lingering soft, but knowing, then glanced at the door with a smile that saw everything. It was like the air in that Chicago penthouse held its breath. The door swung open, and there he was, shirt unbuttoned, eyes burning into us both. He didn't ask questions, he just stepped forward. The room pulsed heavy with what was coming. The office was dead quiet, the city's hum faint beyond the locked door. He turned the key, the click sharp final, and pulled me close. His lips hit mine, urgent, warm, sparking fire through my veins. He guided me to the desk's edge, papers and clips scattering unnoticed as the world shrank to us. His breath grazed my ear, hot, whispering how many nights he'd dreamed of this. Each move deliberate, his hands steady but hungry, pressing me closer. I felt the need beneath his control growing wilder. I clung to him, head tipped back, lost in our private world. His breath deepened, body taut, holding back a storm. My fingers trembled, gripping him like he'd vanish if I let go. I whispered his name, soft, a spark that lit me up inside. The tension built, time stopping as we burned together. He exhaled hard, chest heaving, holding me tight in a long, quiet moment. The office's silence wrapped us, warm, unbroken. His lips brushed my cheek. "She's been dropping hints," he said. I froze, searching his eyes. His wife. He nodded, calm, no jealousy. Curious hints, asking things she never did before. My pulse kicked, his fingers grazing mine. She asked how I'd feel about inviting someone else in. My heart skipped, eyes wide. "You serious?" He smiled, sure, steady. Thought she was joking at first. I snapped, alert. "Does she suspect us?" He looked straight at me, calm, unshaken. "Maybe." Morning came, the memory of him still alive in me. No regrets, just echoes of what we'd shared. It was Saturday. No alarm, no ties, just sunlight slipping through the blinds in my Lakeview apartment. I lay there, sheets tangled, replaying his whispers, his touch, the way he made me feel wanted. I should have felt guilty, he was married after all, but his gaze, like I was the only thing that mattered, burned in my mind. Wrong never felt so right, like a live wire in my blood. My thoughts drifted lazy to his voice, his touch, the warmth in his eyes. My breath slowed, sinking into the memory of our closeness, natural, undeniable. My phone buzzed on the nightstand, pulling me from the haze. Her name flashed, followed by a text that jolted me. "I know, but I'm not mad. I'm curious about you." My blood ran cold, then hot, remembering his words about her curiosity. Another text came, a photo, her in a simple robe, smiling, confident eyes, steady, inviting. Below it, 2 words come over. Not anger, not jealousy, just a pull I couldn't ignore. I took a deep breath, typed a reply, sure of my choice. Setting the phone down, I closed my eyes, letting her image take over, her name, the only one left in my head. Her response came later this afternoon. "Whenever you're ready. Clear, simple, certain." I stared at the message, then leapt from bed, no second thoughts. I showered, picked something casual but deliberate, every choice waited. Hours stretched ahead, but my nerves kept me restless. When I reached their Gold Coast house, my heart pounded louder than the car's engine. The place was sleek, modern, warm light spilling through wide windows, elegant just like her. I rang the bell, steadying my breath. She opened the door, barefoot in a gray robe, smiling like we'd been friends forever. "Hi," she said, soft. "Hi," I replied, pulse racing as her eyes studied me, kind but piercing. She stepped aside, more beautiful in person, her presence pulling me in. "You seem nervous," she said, gentle, observant. "Maybe a little," I admitted. She turned, relaxed, reassuring. "No need. We both know why you're here." The air hummed thick with quiet excitement. She stepped closer, eyes soft, seeing everything I hadn't said. "I get it," she whispered, warm, earnest. Neither of us planned this. Her hand brushed mine, easing my nerves like a spark snuffed out. "He's not home yet," she said, smiling. "We've got time." She leaned in her kiss, soft, natural, like it was always meant to happen. She took my hand, led me deeper into the house, no hesitation. I followed, heart pounding, as we entered the bedroom. She turned, eyes warm, confident, putting me at ease without a word. She moved to the bed, glancing back, a silent invitation that set my pulse racing. Something shifted in me, not hesitation, but a deep need to seize this. I stepped closer, closing the gap, our bodies finding each other naturally. Our lips met, gentle, then deeper, saying everything we hadn't voiced. Her hands found mine, fingers interlocking, each touch tightening our bond. Words fell away, every gesture speaking louder. Her fingers traced my neck, stirring something raw, pulling me into trust and want. My heart raced, our closeness growing beyond simple touches into something vital. She sat on the bed's edge, eyes locked on mine, pulling me closer. I moved beside her, her warmth radiating our gazes, whispering how inevitable this was. Her fingers brushed my hair, her hand sliding down my shoulder, my back, each touch deliberate, deepening our connection. Every move built anticipation, steady from the moment I walked in. Our breaths grew heavy, sinking into a rhythm, a wave of want and acceptance. She leaned closer, urgent but gentle, kissing me again, guiding us to lie together on the bed. She pressed against me, hands exploring my shoulders, my arms, each touch intensifying what we'd built. I surrendered, vulnerable but safe, her warmth filling every quiet space. She exhaled, sharing a raw release we'd both held back. Our bodies relaxed into each other, wrapped in silence, savoring the aftermath. Our eyes met, speaking without words. Then a sound, the front door, soft, breaking our quiet but charging the air. She glanced at the hall, then back at me, her smile playful, knowing. "Looks like round two," she said. The bedroom door opened soft, heightening the moment. He stepped in, shirt loose, eyes alive with quiet intensity, seeing us together. No hesitation, he moved forward, confident, at ease in this shared space. She rose, meeting him halfway, her eyes warm, inviting. Her hands touched his chest, drawing him into our circle. She turned to me, her look a silent pull, undeniable. I joined them, wrapped in their warmth, their acceptance. The air buzzed, hands brushing, connecting us seamlessly. His hand found my shoulder, pulling us closer. She watched, guiding him deeper into what we'd built. Each breath, each shift tightened our bond, the intensity almost too much. He stepped back, catching his breath, visibly moved. She smiled, reassuring, taking my hand, leading us to the bed. I lay down, his hands pulling me close, her presence amplifying everything. Her kiss sent shivers, deepening the connection binding us. His hand held mine, her fingers wove through my hair, our movements silent but fierce. Our bond surged, undeniable, racing toward something inevitable. My breath caught their warmth, overwhelming, pulling me under. She shifted, her eyes locking on mine, inviting me closer. He moved behind, her arms around us, completing the circle. We moved as one, breaths blending, emotions cresting. Each touch, each shift built the tension until it broke, a wave of raw connection crashing through us. I gasped, lost in their warmth, their acceptance. She sighed, releasing fully into our closeness. His breath slowed, sharing our release. We stayed still, wrapped in the silence of what we'd shared, connected whole. She leaned into him, reaching for me, keeping me close. Her eyes moved between us, warm, tender. "You're part of us now," she whispered, brushing my hair back, her voice sure, final. Tell me if this landed in your lap, would you say yes? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Thanks for being here.